That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Season 2, Part 2, is a season full of surprises. The first of which was I was not expecting Valdore, which is like Rimuru's dragon friend, to get brought back ever. Maybe at the end of the series. Was definitely not expecting it to be a Season 2, Part 2 kind of thing. That genuinely shocking. We get to see a bit of the fallout of Rimuru's ascension into a demon lord, but mostly we also get to deal with the antagonist of the first part, which was Demon Lord Clayman, and the upcoming Demon Lord banquet known as Walpurgis. And setting aside for a second, I want to talk about Clayman, because he is an interesting and underutilized kind of villain and kind of character in general. Because Clayman's the kind of character who's normally used as a sort of like side character that they play off for a joke, which is Clayman is the kind of person, you know this kind of person, who, whenever they enter the room, they think they are the smartest person in the room. Now, this isn't super uncommon, especially in anime, but what makes Clayman sort of unique among most other anime characters with his personality trait is Clayman is one of those people that just thinks they're the smartest person in the room, and they're not. They're one of those, like, idiots who thinks they've got it all figured out, and they have no fucking clue what's going on. And this season, this man is, like, repetitively hoisted by his own petard. Like, it is a constant thing. Like, he fucks himself over on a near constant basis. And what's also kind of delightful about Clayman, this is the season where I came away with a genuine appreciation and love of Clayman. He will never show up again. Where I love that when backed into a corner, he gains one final power-up due to the power of friendship. This motherfucker is powered by friendship and tries to bring friendship into a fight against the protagonist. And I've seen that before way more than I've seen, like, the idiot who thinks they're smart main villain type character, but I genuinely appreciate it whenever it comes up. Just like friendship power up from the villain, underutilized. Anyway, I end up kind of loving Clayman. I'm gonna miss him, but I'm gonna be honest, he should not have been in any other seasons anyway. I think he had a good end, and I think this settles his story. I think doing anything else with him would have just been kind of milking it. And I also think that the season sets up really well for the upcoming Season 3, which I think has already been announced. It's got me excited for Season 3. What I will say is a lot of this season was like political discussions, setting up country that Rimuru rules, and setting up their diplomatic relations, and it all leads to Walpurgis, and there's a lot of dialogue, and there's a lot of exposition, and there's a lot of figuring out Clayman's tangled, sometimes unintentionally tangled, webs that he's weaving. But what I will say is it's all like this major build-up to the Walpurgis banquet, and it does kind of drag as you're awaiting for the banquet to happen, even more so when you have the final battle between Rimuru's forces and Clayman's forces. I'm gonna be honest, like, they did some cool things, and there were some cool character moments, and I love what they did with the Undead King guy during that part. I do. But one, there was a bit too much levity. Even in the final battles, there was a bit too much levity. I would have actually liked the show to take itself a bit more seriously. But two, it also just kind of felt like it was like almost phoning it in. Like it was showing off the new powers that the characters had received post-Harvest Festival, but it was also just kind of boring and kind of a thing that had to happen. And it really did feel like it was just there to like buy time so that Walpurgis happens at the end of the season. And I'm just like, just get on with it. I don't care about these fucking battles. I just want to see the goddamn Demon Lord banquet. And eventually it happens. And yeah, like I said, I would have liked it to maybe have taken itself a bit more seriously. But like I said last time, Slime Tensura is just fucking dumb fun. And I had a good time with it. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic. Your Envoy of Hope. Bye-bye.